Hey, what's the word, players? We are back once again with another installment of Training Room Ramble. Here, I'm just labbing out some stuff in Field Fury City of the Wolves, and just talking about stuff that's going on. Please enjoy. Something that I've been getting into lately is I've actually been getting into growing plants, which is very weird for me because I was not really interested in gardening. My grandma would have me help garden stuff at my parents' house, and I could not stand it. I did not like gardening whatsoever. I did not have the green thumb. I just wanted to go back to playing games. I'll be completely honest with you. But a few weeks ago, me and my wife went to a marriage retreat in Wisconsin. I think I mentioned this at a previous Training Room Ramble. And one of the major points that they made, which they use a lot of plant analogy, sowing seeds, sowing the seed of grace and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, with how many planting analogies that they used, it got me into wanting to plant something. And what I did was I grabbed a few growing kits, and so far the progress has been pretty good. Let me grab a few of them and show you what I have. I'm not sure how well these will show up on stream, but we will see. The first thing that I have, I'm gonna try to focus as best as I can. But as you can see, I have a few forget-me-nots that are starting to sprout. There's this one that's definitely poking out, and then it's trying to see where it is. It's a little hard to see, but there's another one down here where my finger is that's starting to come up. So this is really cool to see. I have another one that I'm seeing a lot of progress in is I have some mini roses that are growing. These are definitely sprouting a lot. Like, bro, we can actually see leaves. I just think this is so cool. And then I got one more that I'm working on. And right here is, there's not much going on right here, but this, I'm growing some cacti. So this is still very new. It's gonna take a few months for these to sprout. So I hear that cacti can take a while to grow, but they also don't require as much maintenance compared to other plants. So looking forward to see how this one turns out. Kind of like this thing. Kind of looks like a coffee mug. I've never played Billy in previous Fatal Furies or KOF. Honestly, his redesign made me want to pick him up in this game. And from what I understand is that Billy has not been good in a long time. The biggest reason for that is that he doesn't have combos like everyone else. His biggest thing is that he has to reach. It's like, he has the Billy thing where he's basically Dawson. Where if you think of the staff as Dawson's limbs, that's the biggest thing they had going for him. But the thing is that like Dawson's limbs, it extends his hurt box. That can be unfortunate. Plus, he doesn't have, from what I understand, because again, I had not played Billy from previous games like KOF or earlier Fatal Furies, so I can't really comment. But he did not have combos the same way that everyone else does in the game. So, but yeah, in this game, he benefits a lot from system mechanics because being able to, well, okay, a few things that he benefits from is that he has a follow-up from that, which he did not have before, which he can pull people towards him. Perfect range for a grab. Him being able to cancel rev into rev is a huge benefit. Because now he's not left open compared to what other people, or he's not left open compared to how he used to be in previous games. Allegedly, again, have not played Billy before since this game, but from what I've seen people covering, yeah, it was rough. He has the benefit of the long range. He can actually combo. Like, dude, this, I think Billy's living. There we go. And it's enough to take someone out of SPG. I would have to practice this so many times in order to make sure that I don't drop it. That's such a tight window. Bro, I love these system mechanics. But yeah, I was mentioning about the plants. It's so funny that I don't know, maybe it's just an aspect of getting older, and I'm starting to enjoy just the act of seeing something slowly take its time and grow. I don't know, it's just something relaxing about that. Speaking of getting older, it's kind of interesting how with fighting games, the biggest fighting games are long-running franchises. We think about it, you got Street Fighter that's been going on since the 80s. You got Mortal Kombat, been going on for so long. Fatal Fury. There's so many fighting games that have long-running franchises, and even taking something as Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, how this is a sequel that's 24, 25, 26 years in the making. Granted, within the lore of this game, it's only been a year since Mark of the Wolves, but I don't know, it's really interesting kind of growing up with fighting games, and whereas you, the person, are growing, you also see the character that you're playing get older as well. Like seeing Ryu in Street Fighter 6, it's so cool to see that progression, and it's so crazy to think about how his most iconic look is how he looks in Street Fighter 2, and for a long time that was pretty much like his default look. But just seeing him get older, it reminds me that I'm getting older. I don't know, it's cool being able to grow up with these characters that you hold dear to your heart. Like, I know I'm still relatively new to the whole SNK scene, but man, for people that grew up playing Fatal Fury, being able to play a new game after so many years has to feel like such a magical moment. I'm gonna have that magical moment when the new Virtual Fighter comes out. Like, just what we've seen so far with Akira, my mind is racing, trying to think about how Jackie and all the other veteran Virtual Fighter characters will look. Fighting games are so cool. You really develop a connection. Not to say that you don't feel this in other types of genres as well, but man, you really feel it in fighting games. And that's going to be it for another Training Room Ramble. Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for a non-dominational church, down in the description below will be a link to a church locator. Also down below will be 2 Discords, one for my Discord, another for Christian FGC Discord. Feel free to follow those if you'd like. The next thing that comes up should be something different from a Training Room Ramble. These are just easy for me to make, but I do have some other stuff behind the scenes I'm working on. It's just that it takes a little bit more time. If you do like this, do me a favor and leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more, as well as to see more stuff regarding JRPGs, fighting games, platformers, and Christianity all in one channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.